Good morning. Welcome to Top of the Morning by Mint, your weekday newscast that brings you five major stories from the world of business. It's Monday, March 17th, 2025. This is Nelson John. Let's get started. IndusInd Bank's battered stock could be primed. IndusInd Bank's battered stock could be primed for a rebound as investor confidence gets a boost from the Reserve Bank of India's reassurance. The central bank's weekend statement affirmed the lender's financial stability, triggering fresh buying and likely forcing short sellers to cover their bets when the markets open today. The sharp fall in prices has drawn in high net worth individuals and family offices looking for a bargain, said market analyst Ambrish Baliga. The bank's stock had plunged 57% from its 52-week high of 1,576 in April 2024 to Rs 672 last week, reports Ram Sagal. IndusInd's trouble began with the derivatives accounting lapse, prompting a surge in short positions. While some shorts were covered last week, a high number remain. With stock exchanges barring fresh derivative trades due to limits being breached, short covering could further push up prices. The recovery could continue unless another negative surprise emerges, said Shrikant Chauhan of Kotak Securities. He noted that IndusInd now trades cheaper than Yes Bank and IDBI Bank. With investors using margin trading to bet on a quick rebound, the coming days will reveal if this is a temporary bounce or the start of a sustained recovery. India's top product certification agency, the Bureau of Indian Standards, BIS, has launched a crackdown on non-certified products sold via e-commerce giants Flipkart and Amazon. In recent raids across Lucknow, Gurugram and Delhi, BIS seized thousands of uncertified items, including toys, hand blenders, water heaters and gas stoves from warehouses linked to both the platforms. The investigation traced the source to Tech Vision International Private Limited, leading to further seizures of over 11,000 uncertified appliances. Legal action is underway, with penalties under the BIS Act 2016 ranging from hefty fines to possible jail time. With safety concerns mounting, the government has mandated BIS certification for key consumer products and urges shoppers to verify certification using the BIS Care app. As non-compliant goods flood online marketplaces, BIS is ramping up surveillance to ensure product safety and protect consumers from potential hazards. With an April 2nd deadline looming, India is scrambling to navigate trade negotiations with the US. And oil and gas imports could be its ace. In an effort to avoid reciprocal tariffs from Washington, New Delhi is considering increasing its intake of US crude, possibly even setting a quota. Sources say, at present the government's focus is on preventing the imposition of any reciprocal tariff while positioning India as a trade-friendly nation, says a source familiar with the discussion. The US currently accounts for just 4.5% of India's crude oil imports, well behind Russia, the largest supplier, 36.4%. But energy shipments from America already are on the rise. Following Prime Minister Modi's recent visit, India assured Washington it would boost energy purchases. Trump, in turn, has pitched the US as a potential top supplier of oil and gas to India. However, experts remain skeptical. WTI crude is easier to refine, but high transportation costs make it less competitive, explains Prashant Vashisht of ICRA. Meanwhile, the broader trade picture remains complex, reports Rituraj Barua and Dhirendra Kumar. India's exports to the US hit $60 billion in FY25, while imports stood at $34.3 billion, leaving a significant trade gap. Whether a US-India energy deal can help bridge that divide remains to be seen. When the Indian government announced a $1 billion fund to support social media influencers, the creator community sat up and took notice. On the surface, it seemed like a golden opportunity. Access to capital, better production facilities, and a push to take Indian content global. But as the news settled, so did the concerns. The impact will depend on execution and accessibility, says Sudeep Majumdar, co-founder of Zefmo, stressing the need for transparent guidelines. With over 4 million influencers and an industry projected to reach 3,375 crore rupees by 2026, India's creator economy is booming. The fund announced by INB Minister Ashwini Vaishnav comes alongside plans of an Indian Institute of Creative Technology in Mumbai. But not everyone is celebrating. Skincare influencer Nanika fears it may only benefit high-profile creators who align with the government's narratives. It might just be used to commission content that makes the government look good, she warns. Podcaster Vinay Merkasana echoes similar concerns. To be eligible, creators may have to be compliant with the government, with recent influencer controversy sparking debates on regulation. India's creator economy stands at a crossroads. Will this fund fuel innovation, or will it come with creative strings attached? The answer lies in the fine print. India's sugar production has fallen by 16.13% to 23.71 million tons in the ongoing 24-25 season, raising concerns for policymakers who had based their strategies on higher initial estimates. The National Federation of Cooperative Sugar Factories (NFCSF) flagged ambiguity in production figures, cautioning that the sharp decline could impact domestic supply and exports. The sugarcane crushing season, which runs from October to September, is nearing its end with significantly lower output than expected. While reasons for the drop remains unclear, erratic weather and lower yields could be the factors. This shortfall may prompt the government to reassess its export policy and domestic stock management. With sugar being a key agricultural and economic sector, industry stakeholders are closely watching for any policy adjustments. The government may need to balance supporting farmers while ensuring stable sugar prices in the coming months. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for joining in. We are eagerly looking forward to our next Top of the Morning episode, which will be packed with the latest in business news. Until then, this is Nelson John signing off. Have a marvelous Monday.